going to be broadcast live on national television. Look-de-doo.
There is a lot riding on this pageant.
Ethel Muggs must be allowed to participate.
This is not a charity, it's a competition.
One night can decide everything.
The new series Moonshine premieres this Friday at 9/8 Central.
Now at 10, a young boy fighting for his life tonight after being critically injured by a stray bullet during a fireworks celebration in South LA.
Plus, protesters demand justice after a woman is thrown to the ground during a rough arrest by an LA County Sheriff's deputy. The video of the incident causing anger and outrage.
And swimmers and surfers, beware. Shark sightings and shark bites are on the rise as millions of people head to the beach to escape the summer heat. What's behind the alarming trend? Now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Rivera in for Micah Ullman. A young child is shot during a 4th of July holiday party, struck by a stray bullet that someone fired into the air.
And tonight, the little boy is undergoing emergency surgery and fighting for his life in critical condition. Little Brian Jr. was just watching the fireworks with his family when the celebration turned to tragedy. A bullet fired into the air fell out of the sky and struck Brian in the head.
Carlos Salcedo joins us live from downtown LA at the police headquarters with the latest on this 4th of July tragedy. Carlos.
Good evening. The child was last listed in critical condition. Tonight, he remains in the hospital. Now, when this incident first happened, the family had no idea that the boy, only 6 years old, had been struck by a stray bullet. A night filled with fireworks ends in tragedy. 6-year-old Brian Robles Jr., the victim from a stray bullet.
I actually seen him outside way before the accident happened. He was sweeping up fireworks. His mom even bought like the little confetti fireworks so they could so nothing would happen.
24 hours later, the street was still filled with firework debris. Neighbors in the 700 block of East 40th Place say it sounded like a war zone due to the heavy amount of fireworks going off on the 4th.
Never in my mind would I have thought it was an actual bullet. Like I just thought, oh, something hard went up to the sky and dropped.
Margarita Orellana lives right across the street from where the family was celebrating when she heard screams. Little Brian had fallen to the ground.
My husband grabbed the baby to give him like first aid to see if it was just that he had fallen or something, but he was bleeding from his head. We were calling 911. I have like 10 missed calls that were never answered by 911. So mom got desperate, and that's when I decided, and she decided to okay, let's start moving, and we put him in the car.
They tried rushing him to a nearby hospital, but were finally able to connect with the LAPD.
I was able to flag a cop patrol that was going by, and he gave the baby the first aids, and from there the ambulance took him in.
It's unclear who fired the shot. The bullet landed on Brian's head. Neighbors expressed their sympathy for the family.
Es triste. Pidiéndole a Dios que se salve.
I have an almost 6-year-old too. I have kids. I have 4 of my own, so it just breaks my heart. As a mother, it just breaks you.
Again, the child remains in the hospital tonight fighting for his life. Police have not made an arrest in this case. Of course, anyone with any information is encouraged to contact the LAPD. Reporting live in downtown LA, Carlos Salcedo, KTLA 5 News.
Now at 10, scenes of Independence Day chaos on LA's 6th Street Bridge as the celebrating gets out of control in dangerous ways all across the Southland. House fires, injuries, and air pollution are just a few of the problems caused by 4th of July revelers.
Some of them went a little too far, putting others in danger. First responders were kept busy all night long, responding to countless reports of fires and mayhem, the trouble lasting well into the morning.
KTLA 5's John Finolio is live in Hollywood tonight with a look at some of the problems. John?
Cher, Pedro, that's right. A real mess out there. Fireworks on the 4th of July, always a good time. But of course, amateur fireworks displays are illegal in many parts of Southern California. And as you'll see, all those explosions